Hi YouTube. Say hello. Hi. He just woke up from a nap, so he's a little disoriented and he's hearing some sounds that he maybe doesn't like. It's great to see you again. You might notice that my camera quality is kind of crazy today because we are borrowing my bestie's camera. Thank you, Kira. And while I had this camera, I was like, why don't I make a fucking YouTube video with it? So, if you're watching this, sorry. But today I thought we could do another wishlist video. I did one of these in the past when I had like a pretty extensive wishlist going, and that's not always the case. Like I don't always have that many things on my radar, but right now I kind of do for some reason, and okay, bye. I've been in a bit of a shopping mood, but I haven't actually been doing any shopping. So to kind of fill the fix, I'm gonna like pretend that I'm shopping by showing you everything that I wish I could buy right now, and I feel like that will be moderately fulfilling. So that's kind of the vibe. I have like quite a few items to share. Some of these things have been like kind of on my radar for a while and I've just kind of been waiting to pull the trigger. Some of these other pieces are like newer things that have recently come out, and then the others will just kind of be like things that I like pulled from my Instagram saves or like my Pinterest saves, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty excited to do this because I feel like I have a pretty good wish list going. So basically this video is me putting you on game because I feel like I love looking at people's like wish lists, or like, you know, those videos on TikTok where they're like things I have coming in the mail, and it's like, okay, well those are kind of interesting because I want to see what you have coming in the mail. You get what I'm saying? So that's the vibe. I'm just gonna get right into it and start. See, like, I want to try not to mention pieces that I've mentioned in my previous wishlist video because I didn't obviously buy all of the things in that video, so like some of the things that I want now kind of cross over with the things that I wanted then, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna try not to mention things that I've already mentioned, except for maybe like two things because I still think they're really major and I still haven't bought them. But we'll see. Maybe I'll save those for the end or something. I think I'm gonna start with one of my like #1 favorites. We're gonna start off crazy. These are maybe kind of absurd. The only reason I haven't pulled the trigger on these yet is because of the price, but besides that, I would have bought it like months ago now. It's these insane boxing glove slash shorts. It's like both. Like, how to explain it? I'm pretty sure it's like the pockets are designed to look like boxing gloves, which A, never seen anything like it. B, I've always loved like a boxing vibe. I like the stupid, like absurd stuff already. So this, like, they're simple, but the concept is absurd. These are from the brand No Dress, and I think they were released maybe a few months ago. I think it's like moderately new. So I definitely need to buy these, and I just haven't yet, but I will. So we'll get to it. Next, I want to do these sweat shorts that I literally saw on TikTok this morning and decided that I needed them right away. I will definitely buy these. Like, I'm considering buying them now even, but they're basically these like gray sweat shorts with this insane drop crotch, and I think I really like the length of the shorts. They're kind of like well, they're higher than a capri. Are they called like culottes? I don't remember exactly, but I like the length of them, and I like that I think on body they'll give like a baggy feel, and I also really like the buttons down the center. I think that's really cute, and I also like the price. Can you see my cat? Oh god. Oh no, no. That's gonna be a problem. I really am into like sort of a more, how do I explain? Like basically the vibe that I'm into right now is like swag. Like I like clothing that makes me feel a specific kind of way, and I feel like I am sort of leading down a path of like, I still like the eclectic stuff, like the colorful, like the patterns and stuff, but I think I'm leaning into really prioritizing mixing like masculine silhouettes a little bit. So something like this is really exciting for me. I love the like loungewear vibe, like the casualness of that. And then I will obviously like dress this the fuck up. So I think this is like something really fun to have in my wardrobe, and I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it for sure. This is by the brand. Is it 202 Street? I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is the brand. It's fire. I really like it. I'm glad I saw it on TikTok this morning because now it's on my radar. I think next, this Racer Worldwide like hoodie thing that I saw teased on Instagram a few days ago. I think this is still unreleased. I think it's coming out in the next few days though, and I am 100% going to purchase this. I think I am really craving like a tulle piece, like the tutu vibe that's kind of coming in. I really want something like that, but I love that this is like a hoodie with the tulle element, you know what I mean? So I don't necessarily have to like wear a tutu like tulle skirt, because that could be, I feel like I have to do that right in order to feel comfortable in that vibe. But this one I think is gonna give me that fix, but I'll still be very comfortable in it, if you know what I mean, because of the like casual mix of the elements. I feel like it's kind of expensive on the price point, but I think I'm still gonna get it because I think I'll get some good use out of her. I think next we will do, ooh, this dress from Happy 99. They released this like a week ago maybe, and I was literally gonna buy it. Specifically the one in the green and gray colorway. I don't know if I loved the other colorways as much personally, but I definitely would have bought this one. The only problem is that they sold out in the extra small size, so I don't know, I didn't really want to get the SM size. I'm hoping that they're going to restock the extra small size soon, which I think they will, because I feel like they do restock here and there, so I'm just kind of waiting on that. Next, I think I'm gonna talk about these pieces that OGBFF recently released. I really want this capri and like halter top set. It's really cute and I really love this color specifically. I went to their pop-up in LA like a few months ago where they had this set for sale, and I really wanted to get it, but I think they didn't have my size there or something, so I didn't get a chance to. But I really like this set. I feel like every time I see a picture of like one of their models wearing it, it just looks really flattering and nice. I love how the top is like a high neck, but it's a bit flowy elsewhere, and then the capris are obviously like a slim fit all the way through, but I really like this. I want to buy this too, but I can't buy everything, so I'm kind of waiting. I'm sitting on it, but if they sell out, I'm gonna be pissed, so I should probably buy it soon. And then while we're here, another OGBFF piece. They really like truly released this like this week, I think, and it's already sold out in the small size. I could get a medium, but you know, I don't know why I'm really into a polo lately, but I don't have any. Like, I like the striped like rugby polos and stuff. I used to have a lot of those, but I am very into like a more snug polo, and I would like to have one in like a fun print. And I think this one's really cute. They also have that other one that says like everything enjoyer, which I think is really cute. I feel like OGBFF does really good with their like color palette, like the mix of the colors is what's really exciting to me. So I would also buy that, like the everything enjoyer polo, but I don't know, again, I just haven't. Speaking of polos, I still really want this polo by the brand Praying that has this sort of whatever text all over print vibe, and I like this one specifically because obviously it's like a snug fit polo, but then it has that peplum shape, I think that's what it's called, and I think the like all over text is really cute too. I did technically mention this already in my previous favorites video, but I haven't bought it, and I still intend to. But sometimes Praying does sales. Well, actually, I can only think of their Black Friday sale, which is in fucking November, which is far from now. But, I mean, if I have the chance to buy it on a discount, I'm kind of hoping to do that. But who knows? Next, I really want this. This would be a stupid purchase, but as soon as it dropped, I was like, should I get it? But me personally, I don't think I'm the type of person to spend a lot of money on bags or shoes. I love to collect bags and shoes, don't get me wrong, but I already have more than enough of both. So in that sense, I don't feel like I almost feel like it's a waste of money to put like too much money there. I would rather put money into buying pieces of clothing, like tops and bottoms and accessories and whatever, because I feel like I don't know, I feel like I can justify that more for some reason. Even though you could argue that you'd get more use out of a handbag or shoes, I still don't want to put my money there for some reason. Anyways, this bag that have been released recently, I really like this bag. I really like this bag. It's the hanger handbag is what it's called. It's like when you get pick up from a dry cleaners and they have that like cute like tag on the hanger, you know? But this is like the hanger with the bag. It's like, it's a crazy idea, but I think it's really cute. It's $250, so I'm probably not gonna buy it. But in a perfect world, I would already have this in my wardrobe, because this has been out for like, I don't know, let's say 2 weeks. I almost pulled the trigger the day it came out. Probably a good thing that I didn't, but it is beautiful. And I love like a kitschy, like absurd, crazy thing. And that, it like hits the mark for me, for sure. I low-key want to pause to tell you about my outfit because I kind of like how this is looking right now. I just got gifted this shirt from the Sweet Bitter. I have this yellow polo from them that I love so, so much. And I also have this shirt already in a black and white, but as you know, I don't really wear black that much, so when they reached out and offered to send me this and their other like pink and brown one, which is their like newer release, I was like, yes, you know? I think this is really cute. It's like mint chocolate chip vibes. It's a mint with brown. And then I'm wearing my JC Label polka dotted hat, you already know, because it's like polka dot and it's polka dot, you know? My glasses is Bonnie and Clyde, duh. And then I'm wearing these just like sweatpants. They're like gray, almost like a leopard print, and they're by Named Collective. Wait, the back of these is really cute. Can you see it? It's like a cross. It says Named Collective. There's some studs there too. These are very, very cute. I'm just wearing this as like a little beater outfit for the sake of filming this video, but like, why do I look swag as fuck? This is my vibe. This is literally my vibe right now. Next, let's do, I really like this, again, like the marching band look. I'm like seeing a lot of brands doing this right now and I'm loving it so much. I think this has been out for a little bit and they might have even had this on the runway recently. It's the Ben Doctor Armory Knit Zip Up. I really like the color palette on this, and I again just really like a marching band kind of silhouette, especially in a jacket form, because I feel like it's a statement piece on its own, and it's like fun to pair a statement piece with another statement piece. That's just kind of how I roll. So this one, I like the color, I like that it's knit, I like the shape of it, I like the fit of it, so I'm sold. I'm not gonna buy it though, because it's $275, which is valid because it's a small brand, but I'm probably not gonna buy this, but I do really like it. In a perfect world, I would totally buy it. Next, let's do Ashley Williams. This is literally like, I've mentioned Ashley Williams in so many of my videos, and this is from the same collection that I've mentioned multiple times already. So yes, it's kind of useless, but I just love it so much that I want to mention it anyways. I do think the pieces that I picked out this time are pieces that I haven't specifically mentioned in the past, so I'm gonna say that that makes it acceptable. First, I really want the like pointel capri skirt kind of thing. It's called pointel nappy pin shorts. Again, like just the print and the silhouette of this is very appealing to me. I do have the hoodie in this print that I was able to get for a really cheap price on Depop. I kind of forgot how much I got it for, but crazy, crazy price. And I remember talking about this with my friend who was saying that she wanted this like months ago, but I kind of want it too. Shit. I'm not gonna buy it though, because it's 340 euros, however much that is in US dollars. I'm not paying that. But in a perfect world, I would have this. I think it's so cute. I really, really like the shape of these. And on top of that, I also really like the dress version. This one is in a bit more of like a cream color, and it's also entirely sold out. But I love the silhouette of this dress, how it's kind of like almost schoolgirl vibes with the like pleating at the bottom, but it's kind of like a drop waist pleating. I think that silhouette is really beautiful right now. I think I'm into that in general. Kind of like how I was telling you that I'm into a snug polo. This is basically that, but like extended, you know? It's in the same like bunny print that I really like. But I really adore the silhouette of this dress. They have this silhouette in many other like patterns and prints, but I like this one a lot specifically. Next, I have two things that I really like from hiiiii. I'm debating on whether I want to actually buy them. I'm thinking maybe I might not, just because I already mentioned like multiple pieces that I'm actually planning to buy. But I do really like this sort of like military style cropped jacket that they have on their site. I think this might be relatively new as well, but I like the silhouette of it, how it's like quite cropped, and then it has sort of like a more structured, almost like masculine silhouette, right? I also don't really like olive green personally, but I feel like I could do it for this piece, you know what I mean? I don't know why I don't like olive green, because there's not a lot of colors that I don't like, but this, it's more of like a muted olive green, which I feel like makes it better too. They also actually have like a hoodie version of it that I was initially drawn to, but I feel like it's a little bit casual, so I almost like don't think I could justify buying it. But with the jacket, I feel like it's a little different, so I think, you know, I would consider buying that one because it's kind of like a bolero, you know what I mean? It's like so versatile in that way, like I could layer stuff under it. I don't know, that's my thought process. Anyways, I also saw that they had these gold winged flip-flops, I think probably released at the same time, and I was like, you know, I don't know, because it reminds me a lot of that Jeremy Scott Adidas like winged flat, you know? And also just like a lot of the Jeremy Scott pieces, like the winged hoodie, which I love and I want very much. But I personally am not a flip-flop girl. I don't like the toes out ever, and I would even go as far as to say I'm a flip-flop hater. But when I saw these, I was like, damn, would I be willing to like put that aside for these shoes? Because they are really cute. I don't know, they like did something to my brain. Because, you know, I like gold, and we have the wing motif. I don't know, I was like, but it's a flip-flop. But I was like, could I maybe do it? I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about it because I do think they're really awesome. Will I find something else like that in the future elsewhere? Maybe not. You know, it's like one of those things that's like pretty unique. So I'll think about it. But I do think it's really cool. Definitely worth mentioning in this video at least. We're gonna get like too deep into this, but the brand Grape that does like shoes, you know, I love all of their shoes obviously, but I've specifically had this one on my wish list for a while. However, it looks like it's completely sold out, but it's really cute. It's this sort of like sock slash heel illusion kind of boot almost. So we have the like middle section of the foot exposed, and then we have like the bubble heel, and then sort of like a sock coming up. I don't know, I think it's like really cool. Obviously Grape does a bunch of really, really cool shoes, and everything they've ever released is so beautiful, but those specifically I've always been drawn to. Another issue is that Grape shoes are all really expensive, like the price point is a little bit absurd, but their shoes are really beautiful, so I'll forgive them. But that's the reason I don't have any Grape shoes yet. Another one, wait really quick, I'm sure we've all seen these already, but the gorgeous like pink and gray boot that's kind of like exposed on the front, so beautiful. I love the like jersey number on the side, I love the colors, I love the like cutouts, but these are like completely sold out as well. I've seen those on Pinterest so much and I've always wanted them too, but again the price is a little, you know. I kind of want to quickly honorable mention the Yurt Cat brand pieces again that I still haven't bought, but still plan to. I still really want the cap, the Lucky Girl cap in the plaid, because I think that is gorgeous. And I still really want the like capris, the skirt trousers they're called, in the plaid again. I love the big fat number on the front. I love the length of it. I love that they're kind of baggy. I love that there's like a knit piece around the knee. And I love the color and print so much. I would also probably definitely get the striped top, but I don't know. If I had to, that would be the one I would sacrifice, I think. But I love the Lucky Girl, like, thingamabob on the front, so I don't know. Like, if I was to order, I probably would feel like I should order all three. Okay, so actually, that is everything on my wish list. I am very happy that I got to share that with you, and I think, like, as I edit this video and insert all of the images and stuff, it's gonna feel like I'm buying the pieces, even though I'm fucking not. But I think especially the pieces that I mentioned earlier on in the video, I probably will be buying. And if you see this and sell these pieces out before I get them delivered to my door, I will be very upset. So I'm happy to share my wish list with you, but don't leak my shit. Gatekeep my, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Yeah, but I love doing wishlist videos because I feel like I can just put everything that I love and compile it into one video, and it's very satisfying for me. It also helps me like organize what I'm into and like what I would actually consider buying. You know what I mean? It was very nice talking to you, as always. I love doing sit-down videos where I get to just yap, even though I don't know if they're that interesting to watch. So If they are, let me know. I'm also totally gonna use this camera to do a styling video soon, so look out for that. I'm just kind of waiting on some new pieces to come in, and I'm gonna make a like styling sort of concept photo set for my Instagram, and I will vlog that and put it on YouTube as well. So I'm excited to do that for you, and I'm excited to get these new pieces that I'm waiting on, and I'm excited to potentially purchase some of the stuff from the wish list that I just shared with you. If you've made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate anyone that watches my long ass videos of me yapping, and I hope you found something that you liked on my wish list. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Have a great week. Have a great month. I'll see you very, very soon.